everybody, welcome back. It's been a while since I made a video. It's been too long, and I wanted to make a top 5 best scenes in The Great Hunt. I did this before for The Eye of the World, and I wanted to do it again for this one. But it's been a while since I made the review, so sorry about that. But without further ado, let's do the list, I guess. So at number 5, for the 5th best scene in the book, is probably Paid Fane's escape from the prison, which I really like that scene because it's has enough description in it to make you understand what happened, but not enough description for you to not understand what happened also, and just leaves you like wondering what happened, and it's quite frightening to be honest. It's um just it lets your imagination take over, and it's just written well, and it's the perfect example of less is more, and that's the 5th best scene in the book. At the 4th best scene is the portal scene. Now, as I said in my last video, I really don't like multiverses in books or universes or anything, and it really, to be honest, ruins it sometimes for me when there's like, oh, guess what, but there's now a multiverse, so it doesn't really matter if this universe lives because the other universes do. So it always makes it a bit, yeah. So I don't really love the multiverse aspect, but I did like it a bit more in this because at least this time it wasn't the traditional multiverse type thing, because there's the main world and then several worlds that could be but aren't really real, I guess. But the scene where Rand is channeling the power into the portal stone, trying to get back to or to get to Tom and Head, and that scene where he's channeling and stuff, and he's seeing all of his lives. I really like that part where, like, especially the one page or two where it's saying just like he was saying all the things he was and all the things that happened, and it's the Lewis Theron where he's like, I want to get him Lewis Theron. I really like that. That's a really good scene in my opinion, and I really like it. Even though I don't really like multiverses, I still really like that scene. So that's number 4. At number 3 is the party scene. Now the party scene is really great. I don't remember what party it was. I mean, I don't remember the name of the guy who was running the party or whatever. But I really liked that part because it was building up throughout the whole thing with the Karhi and Deus Damar, and it was very interesting with the how he goes to a party eventually that he was invited to, and just him talking to this guy, and he doesn't know that he knows that he's a dark friend, but Rand knows that he's a dark friend, and the guy doesn't know that he knows. That part was really, it's just a very intense scene, and I really like it. Just that whole entire part where he's at the party is just great in my opinion, and yeah, that's about that's about it. But yeah, I do really like that part. Uh, I really like to see just like what a party's like, I guess, in this world, and it was intense, to be honest. And as for number 2, that would be just the entire climax. I know that's a little bit of a cheat, but the entire part where from um, them Rand and Varen and all those people, Ingtar and stuff, get to um, the end, when they get there at the end of the, yeah, when they get to the part, what am I saying? When they get to the Sanchan and the Egwene's captured, she's a Damani, all this stuff is happening, and just it all comes together, and it's so well done. The Blade Master chapter where Brand is fighting Turok. Uh, just seeing that whole entire climax is just, to be honest, I think it saved the book because I was enjoying it, but I was probably gonna give it a 9 out of 10, or yeah, probably a 9 out of 10 up until the end. But the end just brought it back, and it's just a great ending. Yeah, so it did save the book a bit. I mean, 9 out of 10 isn't bad, but it made it a 10 out of 10, and it's just a great ending. So yeah, the whole climax is just great. And for the number one scene, oh, and the number two, the part where he's fighting the Dark One, and that it ends up it's in the sky. That's just crazy, and that was crazy. And for number one is Rand's choice at the very end of the book. I really like the ending. I mean, okay, I said already the ending is great, and I already said in number two the best part is the climax. But I'm just gonna include this last chapter because for the whole book, Rand is just running away from the fact that he's the dragon. I mean, to be honest, there's so much evidence that he is, such as he fought the Dark One. Like, who else would fight the Dark One? Like himself, and just there's so much evidence, and he just continues to deny it, and it really just was powerful. Like when he just decided finally to stop running away from who he is and just accept it, and that's the best scene in the entire book. So that's about it. Uh, Tell me what your favorite scenes are, and yeah, I'll see you next time.